In recent years we've seen the development of a whole range of new statistical tools that are very helpful for ecologists and practitioners in terms of designing and analysing population assessment data for conservation purposes. These tools, for example, can help you determine how much survey effort you need to put in order to detect whether a species is present or not. They can help you work out population numbers, and if you're carrying out something like a translocation, they can actually help you determine whether or not you are moving a substantial proportion of the population that is actually there. The problem is in Britain that in terms of professional amphibian and reptile surveys that are actually carried out, these models haven't been embraced at all. Instead, most population assessments rely on some form of simple count, usually unstandardised, and this carries with it a whole range of issues in terms of what these counts can actually tell you. The reasons underlying why these statistical tools haven't been embraced within professional practice are varied, but usually hinge on such things as they are too complicated, they take too long to carry out in terms of the time frames that are available for a survey, and possibly most importantly that they're actually not a requirement of current policy or guidance. Those reasons are fair enough in many ways, but I think the problem lies that unless we can start to bridge this gap between the science and the practice, we will continue to have decisions made about amphibian and reptile populations in Britain that are based on simple counts that are not necessarily cost effective, not very informative, and ultimately not very useful for conservation purposes.